Andrew Jackson didn't just shape a nation, he helped shape Memphis before it ever existed. Andrew Jackson was one of the most powerful and controversial figures of the 19th century. Born on the frontier and orphaned at 14, Jackson rose through violence, war, and ambition. He became a lawyer in Tennessee, a land speculator, a plantation owner, and eventually a national war hero after the Battle of New Orleans. But long before the presidency, Jackson was building power at the local level. In Nashville, he formed close alliances with men who could turn ambition into permanence. One of them was his lifelong friend and legal advisor, John Overton, the lawyer who defended Jackson's reputation, structured his land claims, and protected his interests. Another was General James Winchester, a landowner and military figure who controlled property along the Mississippi River. Jackson supplied what neither of them had alone: national authority. In 1818, Jackson negotiated the Jackson Purchase, a treaty that forced the Chickasaw Nation to sell millions of acres in West Tennessee and Kentucky. That land sale made settlement legal, and legality made speculation profitable. Within a year, in 1819, Jackson, Overton, and Winchester founded a new river town on that land. They named it Memphis. Jackson would later become president, lending his name to Jacksonian democracy and reshaping the executive office. But he would also sign the Indian Removal Act, accelerating the forced displacement of indigenous nations, including the Chickasaw, to open land for white settlement. Memphis was not an accident of history. It was a product of expansion, law, and power, and Andrew Jackson stood at the center of that system. Jackson is remembered as a president, but in Memphis his legacy began with land. Next, James Winchester, the man who owned the ground beneath the city. Follow grind city history, because founding fathers didn't build alone.